kind of performance with a normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it here. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, who in the fuck is this goofy looking bastard? Haven't seen him for a while. We just went and picked up his tire changing tools, because usually they're in a Ford truck, and Ford trucks typically don't run, and it's a cold day out, so we know it wouldn't run. Not plugged in, that's his excuse, but we all know the real story with a 6-liter. Right, Rob? Anyways, no, not really. Just, like you said, it wasn't plugged in or anything, so we actually didn't know even think we were going to need any of the tools out of it, but there's one bead not broke yet on the flat tire on the 835, surprisingly enough. Ran all fucking winter with a flat tire, so figured it would be ready to fall off, but no, not quite, of course. So ran over and got his bead breaker and stuff, so gonna zip home and change that tire, and then see how long that takes. We might start on the 75 Chevy 3-ton. I got a new set of tires for it as well. I'd like to get that truck looked at, so I have it for seating time. Rob just opened his can of medicine. He's got gout, so the beer helps the pain.
No time for that. Tea.
All right, even flow. His green tea. Anyway, I suppose talk to you when we get home.
It's the truth, and they know it, and we all know that we have a country to run, and it costs money, and if they took the €7 instead of the €10, it'd be something. But no, the greedy fuckers putting it on the working man's back. I was watching Richard on television the other night, and he was saying 5.6 billion they made in profit out of fuel last year, and came up there with this brainwave to give everyone €100 off their electricity bill. What's that gonna do for the farmers, the contractors, the hauliers? An extension.
You guys related?
Found cause, yeah, he's on a 6-meter drill, and she's facing up a hill, pointing at the moon, and that 7.5 litre Genius, 250 horsepower, would burn a hole in the ozone.
What? Yep.
That old.
Very nice, how much?
$50. Okay, so got the tube out. Rob thought maybe we could just fix the tire.
I think it's fucked.
I was optimistic, but it looks like she's pretty well had to biscuit this tire. This side's all good. It's only right there. Just put a couple big boots.
It's only flat on the bottom.
That's all that, that really doesn't. It's a, you know what pisses me off though? Because there's a fucking pretty decent tire yet. Like lots of lug. This one here, of course, is the one that's pretty well wore right the fuck out. What were you just doing? Did you put your head in the tube?
Yeah, my head right in there.
Rob, when you were in school, were you in like the special group?
I usually have a textbook on my head. Can you see me? John Cena!
How long was your bus? Was it fairly short?
It was like the second shortest one. I always sat at the front because I was a band.
Don't. Da, da, da.
I promise you, he hasn't done any drugs that I've noticed.
I ate like half the damn ham. I ain't got time for that shit. Oh, I didn't grab my little fucking help hamburgers.
Oh, fuck. Vice grips?
God.
So I was trying to get it, but Rob was just talking about how he ate 35 pounds of ham yesterday.
I still got it. You don't believe me?
Well, it was going too good.
Everything was going good until it wasn't.
The backside doesn't want to seat up on the bead here. Got her lubed right up there, Valvy. But you don't want to slide.
Oh, you know what our problem is?
What? Tires full of air. Jesus Christ.
Valve stem froze off.
Oh yeah. That'd do it. Let a little more air out before you try to move it. There's only two things in this world Rob's good at, and that's masturbating and fabricating, and he's going to be showing you how to do both in this video.
Oh yeah.
So we got my 2011 in here real quick. I'd done the muffler delete on it here a few years ago when the old flex pipe was rotten, so putting some new stuff while we're waiting on the tires to warm up for the 75 here. Number of years ago already. I had the set of duals blow on the other side, and I ordered an entire set for it. Ended up replacing the set of duals that had let go, but never did the rest of them. And that was like 4 years ago, so we're finally going to get to that, right?
Right.
Right. So anyway, talk to you in a bit. Well, it's the next day here, later on in the evening. Got a different friend here. A man that's a case guy. It's all he's ever known his whole entire life. I'm trying to corrupt him. We're just grinding up a green oat bale here that has quite a bit of foxtail. And then the wind can blow some of the foxtail out of it that way. Well, time has passed again, but brought the 75 3-ton in here, and Rob and I and the other buddy there that was driving the 4440, I had a set of brand new tires for it for the last 5 years now. We had changed the two that blew out, but it was harvest time and wanted the truck, so never done the rest of them, and finally did. I also put 2 new mufflers and everything under here, all new exhaust. The old stuff was rotted right off, and I don't like these things having, I was going to put glass packs, but I couldn't find any with baffles in them. I didn't want straight through in case it threw sparks out and going light the fucking countryside on fire, but mint. So back them out of here, and I'm going to go and get the other brown 3-ton. This truck here, the Master's fucked, so I'm waiting on a new one to get into town, but I'll talk to you in a minute. But anyways, what I was saying, waiting on the new Master to show up in town so I can change that again, but anyway, now we're gonna get the brown 3-ton fired up and put it in, because the tarp has a tear in it that I want to try to fix up. So talk to you in a few. Alrighty, got the batteries hooked up. This one here is an 80 GMC 350 4-speed. The other one's 355 speed. Well, 5 and 2 and 4 and 2. But anyways, got the battery hooked up, so choke is on. Mint. First time it's ran since harvest time. Alright. See if I can fix that fucking thing with some plastic epoxy or something. Anyway. Alrighty, let her percolate for a minute. Fuck, we've even got oil pressure, so. All of the fucking fuel. Anyway, let her run for a minute. And we'll wheel her up to the shop. Alrighty. I missed the epic cold starts there. Fucking shitty 6-volt batteries almost didn't start. Anyway, we are going to park it in here now, because I've got cab kit for it. Try to have it over tight enough that I can get the brown 3-ton in, so I knew my little bit of stuff I want to do to it that way. Then the old Detroit needs to come in. I got new fuel lines for it, but we're gonna have to push it up the hill in here, so. And I don't think it'll fit in here with the, if the 42 didn't have duals on it, it would, but anyway. I suppose. Talk to you in a few minutes. Da, 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 I changed my mind. I'm going to put the Detroit in because I think there's actually is enough room. We got the 4240 tucked over far enough there. So I can't run it because I had the lines off. I had to take them off to bring them somewhere to get remade. And we had to order fittings. That was 2 months ago and they just showed up. So of course we shoved the truck out of the shop because it couldn't fucking sit in there for 2 months while we waited on fittings. Now we got to use the McCormick and push it back up inside the shop there, but that's the easy part. The hard part's putting those fucking lines back on. I got to haul oats on Thursday, only got 2 loads. And then I got to go to Indian Head till Straight Pipe Acres. I bought some pea seed off of them, so have to get the old girl, give her a good once over here in the shop, make sure everything's good and all the oil levels and fluid levels are good before that road trip. So this will be a good time now to stick it in there and check everything over. But anyway, pretty much aired up here, so talk to you in a few. Well, many hours later, Dad's got a couple more gray hairs than he had when we started. We've got the 2 new lines on here. What a ignorant bloody place. Can't even fucking see where they go. My phone's almost dead, so I don't have a flashlight, but one went in there and one goes in the front of the block and ends up over here.
It wasn't that bad.
One there and one there. This one was the problem child here. There's like a 90-degree fitting on the block. And then the hose was a straight fitting that went straight into it. Well, with these bigger crimp-on ends on this hydraulic hose, it was all I could get. You couldn't bend it enough to get it into place, so I went back and they had a pipe thread to JIC fitting because it's pipe thread in the block, so it came straight off, and then we put a big 90 on the hose instead, and we had to bend it a little bit to get it in there, but it's in there now, so all is well. Anyway, that took all day, so I didn't get anything else done on it, but tomorrow morning's another day, so anyway, I think that's enough for this video, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe for more. Talk to you in the next one.